Okay, let's talk about different types of line. I've picked 5 that I really enjoy using. The first one is crosshatching. Crosshatching consists of 2 or more sets of contour or parallel lines that stroked in different directions, and sometimes they'll intersect. So this is a crosshatching right here. But what I'll see people do is if they want to create light value, they make the mistake of just drawing it bigger. Well, that's not the case. We wouldn't do it that way. If we want light value, I will get a smaller tipped pen or draw the lines a little bit wider and not overlap them. But if I want the value to get darker, meaning I need some shaded areas or coarse shadow, then I'll tighten them up and draw my little crosshatch lines closer together and layer them. So now I'm working from dark, and then I get light over here. And I really can spread these out quite a bit. You can do this with ink or pencil. Okay, so stippling. Stippling you've seen before, and it takes a lot of patience. It's a grouping of controlled dots, and the closer they are together, the darker the value. The farther they are apart, the lighter the value. And you really don't need to press hard with when you're stippling with your pen. You just need to be patient. The problem is if you do press hard, because you're getting impatient, then it flattens your pen, you lose the ink, and your dot getting misshapen, and it's all kinds of fun. Okay, the next line is called our scribble line. A scribble line is a free-flowing but controlled mark that loops and twists and sketches in a manner. So I barely touch my pen to the surface when I'm trying to get light, and then I make my scribbles start together, and I'm layering back and forth as I want my value to get darker, and then I will slowly start getting into my light area and layer over top my dark again. I really like this technique, and I think it looks really nice when you're finished. Okay, my contour lines. So I'm going to actually draw a circle to show you what the contour lines are. I really like contour lines because they follow the curves and the planes of an object, and you can create form and a three-dimensional look without even using any kind of blending or shading techniques, because you're following that contour. And I'm going to re-outline this because I got outside of my lines here. Okay, the last one I want to talk about is hatching. Hatching lines flow with the surface of an object. So it's kind of similar to cross-hatching, where they're not parallel lines, but how you draw with them, it comes in the shape of the object. So if I have this circle that I want to make it look like a sphere, I'm going to hatch my lines in the direction and the shape that this circle, or I should say the sphere, flows. And so I'll draw the lines bigger. See how they kind of cross over each other. But it's not a crosshatch where they completely are crossing. They're just hatched together. They're staggered and they randomly cross each other. And if I want to create value, I would, the same as every other line technique, just layer and make the lines closer and farther apart to create darks and mediums and lights.